Alpha 6 to Mud 3. Sorry for the quick cryo cycle. I need you to get suited up and in the boarding airlock now. Sitrep is as follows. Mud 1 and Mud 2 entered the base. Mud 1 was pinned by enemy fire. They decided to breach a thinner portion of the asteroid with a breaching charge, and then they linked up with Mud 2 in the following room. But as the two squads pushed forward into the base, we lost comms for a significant amount of time. We finally got back in comms with Mud 1's squad leader, Staff Sergeant Henry Johnson. But with comms still spotty, I need your unit to go in and find the Staff Sergeant and figure out what's going on. If possible, push through and complete the objective with the remnants of Mud 1 and 2 by either capturing or killing Maxwell Day and Alika Awolo. Their bio sheets will be uploaded onto the net once you get into the airlock. Good luck, men. Hey guys, Space Marine 658 here. Welcome to the next episode in our Aurora Let's Play series. Last time we left off, we were sending our transport fleet out to the... Let me make sure. Gliza, I believe it's Gliza. 526. There we found a dormant ruin. So we're going to send them out there and actually go check that out. So let's actually switch the map over here to this. Give it some time for them to get over there. So they should jump pretty quickly through here. Let's see. Defran strategy has completed its gravitational surveys and WISE. So let's grab the Defran while we're thinking about it and send it to this unexplored jump point. There we go. And we'll skip forward a few more days. So it found CDR. Joseph Frost has found the new system of 70 Opachai, which this is a very busy system. Nice, I like this. The more busy systems, the better, because we definitely need a lot of minerals and resources. So let's go back to the Gliese. Give us some more time. Let's see, yeah, shortage of sorium. We're not too worried about that because we got plenty of fuel. In fact, I don't want to get rid of the mineral shortage. I wish this way to get rid of specific minerals because we don't have any sorium on Earth, but we're moving raw fuel, I believe, with this ship. Where's our, maybe they might be moving actually, now that I think about it. They might actually be moving the actual minerals. Let's see. Oh, that's not the right one. Ah, there we go, tankers. Yeah, so they're moving fuel to and from, because our actual ship, in fact, I might eventually spread this out a bit more, but yeah, there we go. So that's actually what it does is it produces fuel based on the actual well, I thought I had a way to see that here. Yeah, no. Anyways, it basically produces fuel from Jupiter, so I'm not too worried about being low on sorium. Unfortunately, that's going to stop the skipping forward occasionally, but we're alright with that. Ground survey potential. Still waiting on our transports. Let's take a look. They are a little slower than the rest of our fleet, so they will take a little bit of time to get there. Okay, so they're actually in system now. We're just waiting on them to move from the entrance point, which, whew, that is quite the flight from here. Let's make sure that they're going to have fuel to do that. Where's their fuel? Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. So they got plenty of fuel, okay. But this is quite the distance. Basically, the furthest out jump point is the actual jump point. The good thing is there's a Lagrange point here, so we can eventually... I believe we can manually build a Lagrange point here, so you just boom, boom, and it jumps all the way in. Not that we necessarily are going to guarantee we're going to keep this place, but, you know, like to hope so. There we go. So our transports got over top. So let's take a look. So currently we are over top of, is it A2? Yeah. So let's drop off. Do we have to deactivate shields to drop off? Oh, I know what it is. Okay. I didn't grab it, did I? Yeah, so you have to actually create a colony before you can drop off ground troops, which I'm hoping is something that they fix in the next iteration of Aurora, which I believe is supposed to come out relatively soon if my source is to be believed. Oh god. Nope. Reset. Just put you here and I'll save it manually because I don't want those all changing. Okay. Because I know that these don't cross. I can keep that separated in my head. Eventually I can always move these around to make it look a little better. So let's go to here. Glees A2. Here we go. Dormant construct. We have to create a colony. There we go. So now I can go in here to our transports and at the colony, unload ground unit Exo Geo team. So now they will drop them off. So let's give them like a day. Yep, completed orders again. So now our Exo Geo team should be able to start looking things over here. Let's go here and then Glees. Because this is, yeah, there's minimal survey, but there is the dormant construct, which I believe is something that they look into. That's 5-2-A-6. Let's see, does it not show up on the actual planet? Because the good thing is the planet's colony cost, like, this is literally going to just need a little bit of slightly warmer temperatures, and this is a perfect planet for us to settle on. So the ancient constructs, it's showing just nothing currently, so I think they just have to look into it. We'll have to give them some time to actually discover anything. So we completed naval headquarters on Earth. Give us some more time. Yeah, some more Sorium. So let's try to see if we can skip forward. Jump point detected at Galeese 445. And then the Callisto has completed her overhaul. So we're going to grab the Callisto and send her back out to training. So go to Earth. Refuel, resupply. Activate shields. And then we will let her do the training because they should be able to go in here and just update the admin with training. Yeah, and they'll start doing training. So, yep. There we go, and they'll start moving out here soon. They set up orders on their own. So, yeah. Actually, might be overhauling because this is still high, so it might just be clicking away at that clock while they completed their, you know, refuel, resupply, and the troops got to rest, but it still has some more stuff to do. All right, looks like another ship has exceeded its deployment time. So let's see, that is in the HH Andromeda, so it's this one right here. So we're going to tell you auto route back to Sol. And then once you get there, go to Earth, refuel, resupply, begin overhaul, and then I'll tell them to, after they finish the overhaul, this should send a message then. Go back to HH Andromeda. So they'll send me that message and I'll know to send them back there. Alright. Still some shortage of Sorium, which I wish there was a way to get rid of that message. Because I want to know if we get shortages of anything else. I just don't care about shortages in Sorium now that we've got fuel production. Because now we're going to be quite good on fuel. In fact, actually, oh, that's what I can do. I can stop fuel refining because we're having fuel coming from the other ships. So this way we don't have to worry about it. It'll just stockpile Sorium here. So we don't have to worry about it draining it. So there we go. Let's see, some more research done. There we go. Now we're taking forward a bit. Gravitational survey completed. Some more setting orders. Okay. There we go. The Reliator is back. Luke's unable to complete its standing orders. Okay. So let's grab the Luke. And yes, there's a lot of unexplored jump points here. Okay. So you go through jump point 1, standing transit. Alright, and then the Reliator. Let's take a look. Is there anywhere we want to add more jump points? I don't think so. Like, there's a lot of cool places around, but none that I think I want to actually expand out to yet. Because, let's see, this has This is a habitable range world, but that's about it. And then this has quite a few worlds, but I think this is one of the ones that didn't have that many resources. Let me take a look real quick. So this is the FL Virginius. So show all with minerals, with minerals, with minerals. Okay. Yeah, there's a few things out here, but 31 habitable, which means that they are just, I think it's like colony cost in a reasonable range, but we're not too worried about massively expanding our population yet. We will probably come out here at some point and colonize one of these, especially if any of these have anything useful. So this has some gallicite, which is somewhat useful. A little bit of sorium, not in, oh, there we go. Okay, well, it's a gas giant, so yeah, we'll probably put a fuel source here. Too low amounts. Okay, yeah, so the only thing really useful here is it's got 2 gas giants, one of which has a lot of sorium we can extract. So we might set up a human colony here that's extracting fuel for sorium and sending it back to Earth, but that'll probably come a little bit later in the game when we need a bit more fuel production. For now, our fuel production is pretty good. And this one, we're still waiting to see what all it connects to before we decide if this is a good enough one to keep permanently. We still set up the connection here so we can send transports, but we'll just have to see how that turns out. So, let us carry on. There we go. So the Luke discovered a new system. Pretty empty. 2 planets and a comet. 2 comets. But that's about it. So, okay. Not too useful. And then we got a few more completing or going over the deployment time. So let's go back to Sol and then go to Fleet. Let's check. So the defense strategy actually is over its deployment time. So a pooch system, let's remove all, auto route to Earth. Go to Earth, refuel, resupply, and then begin overhaul. And then send message. Return to 70. I cannot pronounce that, so I won't even try. So Ophi, I'll just call it Ophi for now. So return to Ophi. Let's see, you're good, but you're getting a little high on deployment, so... oh, you're in overhaul anyway, so that's why. You're in that ETA Caspe. You've still got some time, but you're starting to get pretty high. Let's see. Stationed at jump point 1 in Galice. So they're doing geological survey. They're good. They got time. Rodan's good. There we go. Red Cup. So you're in Groombridge. So let's remove all. Auto route to Earth. And refuel resupply. Begin overhaul, and then send message. Return to bridge. Hopefully these all send after they finish their overhaul. I am not sure actually, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it does, it'll be very handy to know. So you are from Struve, auto route back to Sol, Earth, refuel resupply, begin overhaul, and then send message. Return to Struve. Alright, so let's see. You're good. Your opponent's a little high, but you've still got some time. You're good. You're way good. Yeah, because you're overhauling, that's why. And then you're good. Okay. So there we go. Let's carry on. Red Cup is moving to Earth to resupply. Yeah, that's fine. So, okay. Inactive research. Let's see, what do we want to do? I guess Gauss Cannon, and then where do we want to set? So this one's full, so we don't need that on there anymore. Let's do by date, and look for the longest one. You're full. There we go. So we'll assign new to you, and then carry on. Red Cup, Sable, yeah, that's fine. Is it? Yeah, you're here. So, oh well. It's gonna keep saying that because there's probably like an asteroid that's like way out here where they can't quite reach. So they will constantly say that when they're at Earth, because if you look at the system, it's 99% completed. I'm not worried about finding the one asteroid and sending someone out on like a suicide run to try and get it surveyed. So, new jump point, keep taking forward. There we go. So the Callisto's exceeded its time again, which I mean that's pretty standard. It's a military ship, not really expected to last that long. Deployment time is pretty short. Although its training is taking a while. That might be just because of how big of a ship it is. It's got quite a bit of crew, so it takes a while longer to train, but it never hurts to get this training up. Because, you know, if we do go into battle, we want to make sure we have our ships as powerful as possible. Turn off the shields, actually. There we go. Callisto is orbiting Earth, so they'll start the resupply and everything. So it's an overhaul, will not benefit from the training. Oh yeah, I gotta change that, or else it'll constantly give me the warning for that. So let's do this and go here. Here you go, naval, and update admin. Alright. Jump points. And Deviant. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, now that that's low, I'm going to tell the tanker that now what we're going to do is put a delay in. So remove all, go to Earth. Let's see, where are they currently? So they're orders Earth, transfer fuel economy. Okay. So make sure that that works. And then when they go to the fleet, let's do refuel, transfer fuel. No, not to, we want to from. There we go. Primary fueling hub. But oops, want to remove last, and then dang it. There we go. And we want to do from refueling hub, order delay. And I believe last time we did, it was 500,000. Oops. And add refueling from refueling hub. Oh, nope. So it was one more. It's 5 million. So remove last. Refueling from refueling hub, and then add one more zero. Because it was like 50 days. So yeah, so 57 days roughly, which is what we want. We want to take its sweet time. There we go. Another one, see this deployment time. Yeah, it's gonna say low fuel because we're draining it of fuel. So, so currently they're ticking away, waiting for it to keep processing fuel. So let's grab our ships here. Check any more for deployment time. There we go. So you are going to remove all, auto route to Sol, Earth, refuel resupply, begin overhaul, send message. So you are going to say return to Elise 526. So that'll let me know. And it looks like it is working because none of them have given me their messages quite yet. So that's a good sign. Oh, yeah, the transports are still there. I'm going to send the transports back home. Don't want to leave them hanging out too long in orbit. The troops will be fine by themselves. So let's say auto route to Sol, Earth, refuel resupply, and then begin overhaul. That way you can go back and pick up those troops once they're done. So still waiting on this guy. Yeah, so they still have a dormant construct, so just gotta wait on that. And they'll also do a ground-based survey, I believe. So alright, so these have done shore leave. Red Cup still giving me complaints. And then orders complete. Transfer fleet complete. Orders. Orbiting Sigma Draconis. Okay. So let's go to Sigma Draconis. This was the one we were sending some automated mines to, I believe, last time. Yeah, so they're stockpiling. Oh yeah, and we sent some deep space tracking stations. That's also the big thing. We wanted to make sure we had some outposts that could see anything that got too close. So while we've got them here, let's think about this. Where else do we want some... Oops. Some tracking posts. So we've got Sol, and then we've got Sigma Draconis. Bernard's Star would be another good spot to kind of hold off anything coming from here. And then also Galeese, since we know there's a dormant construct, we're definitely going to want to go this way. So I'm going to take him and first go to Bernard's Star while we're figuring out what the dormant construct is in case we wake anything up. Let's go to Transfer Fleet, Movement Orders, go to Auto Route to Sol, and go to Earth, and refuel resupply, load installation, deep space tracking station, and then you are going to go Auto Route to Bernard Star, go to the moon, unload all installations, and then repeat. Shoot, how many times did I repeat last time? So let me pull something up real quick. I saved a... wait, where was it? No, it wasn't there. It was in Discord. I saved a spreadsheet here somewhere with the actual weights of everything. Here we go. Alright, so cargo points for the deep space tracking station is 25,000. So that means we can fit in a little calculator here. Never hurt. 25,000. Oops, I forgot to do it wrong order. So we can fit 200,000. Divided by 25,000. That gives us 8. So we fit 8 each trip. And we want to get 100 divided by 8. So 12.5. So we want to repeat this 11 more times. Repeat. Oh yeah, gotta auto route. Because we're going... Oh, that's right. We're in Super Trust. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do this once. Actually, here, we'll send it back to Sol. Go to Earth. We will auto route to Sol. Go to Earth. Refuel, resupply, and then there we go. So let that happen. That way I can get that order done correctly. Collision complete overhaul. Okay. Complete orders. Transfer fleet. There we go. So you are going to auto route to Sigma Draconis. Oh wait, no, we don't have anything on here. So first, we're going to go to Earth, load installation, deep space tracking, refuel resupply, auto route, Bernard Star. There we go. Go to here, unload all installations, auto route back to Sol. And they go to Earth, load installation. So this we want to do 11 times. So that makes 12 total that they've done. And then since we want to do it another half time, they're currently in Sol, so go to Earth, load installation, deep space tracking, and oops, remove last. Yeah, because we want to go to Earth, but only load installation, deep space tracking station, maximum items 4. There we go. So they'll load 4 deep space tracking stations. Then we will go auto route, Bernard Star, unload all installations, then auto route back to Sol, go to Earth, refuel, and resupply. Okay. So that will give them all that. Let me see. Load installation, make sure I change this back to 0. So the maximum is infinite, as much as I can carry. There we go. So that'll get to going. What are our other fleets doing? They're terraforming Venus. Tug isn't doing anything, which makes sense. Okay, so they're just... Alright, there we go. So let's tick forward a bit. See, these ships are upset. Zilsilver and Kairos have exceeded their deployment time, so let's take them back. So this is an eXterminate. So we'll just send you back to Sol, Earth, refuel, resupply, and begin overhaul. Because we're already going to have a ship going back there, we don't want to send too many more, especially now that we have new jump points. And then we will grab the YZ SETI, 0 silver. There we go. Alright, so I was doing some reading. I think I accidentally misunderstood. So let me take these guys back to Earth. Then refuel, resupply, begin overhaul, send message. Alright, sorry. While I was thinking about this, I want to make sure I get them back to the right place. But the system with the dormant construct actually requires 1 million population to unlock. So it's not one of the dangerous ancient things you can find scattered about the world. So that's good. So, since it actually has quite the high population capacity right now, because it is almost like within perfect habitability, I'm actually going to start sending people, because with this is it's 2,493 max capacity. So if anything, the 23 per million. So currently none supported because it's technically outside of the range, but we can start moving infrastructure quite easily, and this is going to be like perfect for us. In fact, let me take a look. None spare on Venus. We can't technically pull any off. So I might start producing some on Earth just to take, as much as I hate, because we already have a bunch. It's just scattered about. Let me see. Can I pull any off of here? Infrastructure. Oh yes, we got 22,000. Okay, so I'm gonna pull all of it off of Mars and move it over to Galiz 526, which I'm probably gonna rename since we're gonna colonize. Like, I want to rename Leland as well. We'll name them probably something. I might have a vote. So if you'd like to, another way to get involved in this, if you'd like to have a say in what we rename these colonies to, join the Discord. And make sure to let us know in the general channel. And if you'd like to become a representative of these new colonies, you can also jump in there and you can either start your own political party or you can join a previous one. We're trying to have the goal of 2 representatives per colony. Because that way we can have a bit more roleplay and a bit more going on right now. Because most of what's going on right now is mostly just the president kind of leading everything. And we'd like to get a bit more say amongst the people and what happens to these colonies. You know, if you want to develop more towards like a research colony or an industrial colony rather than just all mining colonies or population colonies. So if you'd like to get involved in that, let me know. You can just jump in the Discord. So, alright, while I'm thinking about it, let's grab our transfer fleet. How much do you have left? This is pretty important to get this done, so what I'm going to do is, after all of this, I'm going to tell them to, they're going to be at Earth, load installation, infrastructure. Oh wait, no, we don't want to go to Earth. We want to go to Mars, load installation, infrastructure. Load as much as you can. And then we're going auto route to Galiz 526. Go to A, unload all installations. Yeah, and I can't repeat this itself. Can I create a template? That's going to create it from all of this. Alright. So I'll just let them do this, and then we'll take a look and see how much pop that infrastructure can support, because I believe it says something like, I mean, you don't need a lot of infrastructure for this because it's so close to being Earth-like anyways. You need just basically the bare minimum. Where is it? Infrastructure, yeah. So you need 23 per million. And infrastructure doesn't weigh a lot, so we'll probably be able to move quite a bit of infrastructure on just one trip. So we'll see how much that carries over. Shortly complete. Your man's low fuel. DCO has exceeded its deployment time. So let's grab the DCO. Alright, so you're going to go auto route back to Sol. Refuel, resupply. Begin overhaul, and then send message. Then we'll say, this is GJ1123 system. So yeah, he'll give us a warning. That's where he wants to go back to. Alright. And I might extend the tanker's timeline out a bit further, because it seems like they're still draining the Aphrodite pretty quick. So in fact, I might just cancel orders for now. Because we've still got a absolute ton of fuel. But what I'll do is I'll send them out there, so if we do run low on fuel, we don't have to worry about refilling them. So we'll send them out to the Aphrodite, move to location. Because currently they are full on fuel, so we'll send them out there. I guess if they're full on fuel, we'll send them out there, and then we'll reset the thing if we get too low on fuel. Alright, there we go. And then these two are still trying to get survey orders. Are they done with their rewinds? Okay, almost. And then the other one is the Red Cup. Yeah, they're almost done, so we don't have to see those complain too much more. Yeah, he's got 8 more maintenance to get down, and the Zany is completed. I'm surprised it didn't give me a... Let me jump forward like an hour or something. Usually it sends the message pretty quickly after. Huh? Guess it doesn't want to do it, so maybe they can't send the message after they've done this, but that's alright. We've got plenty of places we're still looking into, so let's go here. So this is the Zany. I guess I'll send it to... Where's the one with the least? Well, I guess I'm worried about Galeese the most because we want to send people there. So we'll send them to 526. Auto route to Galeese 526. And then let him look at stuff from there. Overhaul complete on the transport ship. That's fine. So then let's grab the Red Cup because it should be done. No, still says it's got maintenance. It might be that our maintenance supply is a little bit behind production. No, we've got quite a few. Might be we have too many ships in orbit and so it's struggling to get them. I mean, this is low enough that I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna just send it off. 1 second. There we go. Let's give it some movement orders, auto route. I think I'm also going to send this one out to the Galeese 526 because we want to start expanding out that way as far as like exploring the system, because we want to make sure that our people are safe out there. A ship has completed its overhaul, and of course it doesn't tell which one because it's the 002. That is the Gunther. Okay. So you will auto route up to 70 at Puchai, because I know that's one of the ones we were looking at. So I'll send you up there. And let me just go here and double check. Yeah, it's got very little research. Okay, so yeah, it's a good one to send it to. Alright, so it looks like we're starting to get ticking going away. Orders not possible. Red Cup, yeah, so it's the same. And then 9 inactive research facility. And then shore leave. So 9 means one of these either completed or stopped midway through, which I'm not too worried about. Let's see, construction speed. Okay, we can do defensive systems. We haven't done these in a little bit because we got a lot of low hanging fruit. So we'll grab this one and we'll do advanced damage control, create project, grab you, and then we'll do cloaking sensors, cloaking efficiency, compressed armor. This will let us have, basically, I believe the way this works is lighter armor. So you basically can have more armor for the same amount of space. Because essentially it makes it easier on the calculation side, I believe, is that rather than changing the way the armor works, the armor works the same no matter what. It's just you can have more of it for the same weight and mass. So we'll get that going. Alright, Glees 526 gravitational survey has been complete. So we're going to take the Red Cup and the Zany and send them through. Because I believe it says have we found anything out of there? So let's see. Zany, movement. Yeah, so there's one explored jump point. I'm also going to jump the Red Cup through there because we want to make sure we get that surveyed quickly so we know what's over here. Just some stuff. It's a system of N. Okay. Let's go back to Sol. Get time ticking forward again. Gravitational survey completed in Groombridge 34. So the Zizor, it needs some new orders. Let's see, is there anything? Yep, found a unexplored jump point. So yeah, so some more of this. Oh, there's nothing here if I'm reading this right. Yeah, there is absolutely nothing in the system, so it's going to be an empty system. Okay, we'll go back to Sol. We'll let those sit in the map without like readjusting them quite yet because I want to give it some time. Overhaul completes. So it's at 003, which is this one, right? Yeah, the defense strategy. So there we go. So we're going to take them and auto route. Let's see, what do we want to send them to? Well, I guess I got to move this around. Let's see, this one's fine here. There we go. Oh, they finished the gravitational survey, but there's still says there's unsurveyed objects. That's odd. Okay. Groombridge 34. So we'll send the franchise out to Groombridge 34. Yeah, and then let him do that. Let me check standing orders. So who was it that we sent through? That was the Zizor. Okay, no, he's got the right orders. I don't know why it's survey nearest body, survey nearest survey location. Yeah, I don't know. That's odd. Another overhaul completed. Oops. So the 05. That is the. Here we go. This is somebody 1212. So we're gonna auto route you. Where do we want to auto route you? We could auto route you to Eti Casape because it's got some gravitational surveys necessary. So I'll send you out there. Let's see. Orders not possible. I wonder if it's a system where you just where things are at, none of our survey ships can reach them. So Groombridge 34. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it is. So if I hold, is it control or is it shift? Okay, yeah, shift in this. So that is 20 billion kilometers out, roughly. And I believe that this ship has pretty limited, because this was our newer form of it was faster, much faster this way, but I think it had shorter range. No, it's got 200 billion. So why can't we survey? Maybe we surveyed these. Let's see. Where is... is there not a way to see which ones we surveyed, which ones we haven't? Yeah, I don't see anything. That is very odd. So we come in here, so we can obviously survey all of this. I wonder if it's one of these. So one of those, like, we can't reach it for some reason. So let's try to get to 34B7. So let's grab the defense strategy. We're going to send you to Groombridge 34B7. Move to location. 22.4 billion kilometers, which that's within their reach. Because his max range is a bit further than that. Yeah, he still got 5 billion. Okay, why? Yeah, he's going out there. It's gonna take a while, but I mean, he's moving out there. Let me do this. Yeah. Okay, so what can't they find? Is there like asteroids out here far away or something? No. I don't see anything that would be so far away that they couldn't reach it. Let's take a look at the system then. Groombridge. These, so it's 34B places where they can't seem to survey anything. Why not? Because 34B is the where they're going to, so he can obviously get there. I mean, it's gonna take him a while. But the fuel seems to be going fine, so that's very odd. Let's just sign new here. Oh, so the ground survey team has completed their stuff here, so we're going to grab our transport fleet. There. Move auto route to Belize 526, 526A2. Load ground unit, CO team, and then auto route back to Sol, Earth, unload ground unit, refuel, resupply, and we get a roll. And while I'm thinking about that, actually, I need to go to Earth and build some ground units. So we need some light 1,000 unit garrison units, because we're going to produce a few of these guys to go on colonies when we need them. So we'll just pump out a few of those guys. Yeah, this says it's here, so I don't know. It seems to be doing the survey now just fine. I guess they just really don't like going that far out. But oh well. It's getting that done, so let's go back to Sol. And then just start taking away, I guess. The jump points discovered. Civilian construction, unit trained, new formation, training started, orders completed, overhaul completed, more units, research complete. Okay, confinement fusion drive is done, and Gauss cannon rate of fire 6. Sweet. Let's go on power propulsion, and let's see. So I'm not too worried about the explosion chance stuff. Minimum jump engine size, yes. I want to shrink it even more if I can. Oops. Grab them, create project. Minimum jump engine size. Let's do jump engine efficiency. And then some squadron size stuff, because if we want to jump other ships with like a jump tender eventually. Because eventually we want to build military ships that are specialized, and we don't want to have them each have a jump ship or jump engine, although that might be something we decide to do. But let's get better fuel efficiency and capacity rate, and then the new power plants. Yes, so that's going to take a while to get through that, but that'll be all right. And let's go to, let's see, energy weapons. Yes, and grab you, and we're going to just go through a bunch of these energy weapons to just kind of get all the cheaper ones. Make sure we have it all up to spec, in case we have to face off against anything odd. And particle beam range, particle beam strength, microwave, and then turret tracking for sure. We'll leave that one. Okay. Let's look at Venus and see how our environment is doing. Yeah, so the cost is already down.
It's still going to be a long time to go down all the way because its atmospheric pressure is super high, but slowly bleeding off the atmosphere here. While I'm thinking about that, we might even produce some more of passenger encounters. Gen 2. And ta-da! That'll be it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.